All right, we've got this contract that we've developed. It's called CrossChainAuction. This is an auction factory. You use it to produce the contract, as you can see here. The address is deterministic, so the contract is the same across all chains. This is the form for creating an auction, and then the factory produces it. So let's pick the USDT, or actually the BUSD token, as you can see here on Binance Smart Chain, Binance Peg token. This is the stable coin that we're going to use across all the chains. So essentially, this is an auction that could have 5 winners. They'll have 10 hours to claim their NFTs, and the first winner has 30 minutes, then the second winner has 30 minutes, and the third. So essentially, the first winner has first pick. You can have a starting price, you can have a bid increment, and essentially how many bids, let's say after 5 bids, it starts to increase. The price starts to increase. The owner of the auction can cancel it or set a start date, an end date, appoint managers, and so on. So now we're going to actually deploy the auction, and as you can see here, it's on multiple chains, and that's actually allows people to use any sort of token across these chains. So let's just pick one. Let's say that we are, creating something on the Binance Smart Chain, because after all, this hackathon is for Binance. So we want to make it so that you can actually bid on the Binance Smart Chain for NFTs on any chain. Imagine that. Binance has so much liquidity, you can use your BNB tokens, or in this case, you could use your stable coins running on Binance. Okay, so it's essentially created this auction, and there's no NFTs in it yet. So the next thing is you want to share this address of this auction, right, with others, so they will transfer the NFT there. So here we're creating a test NFT. We're basically going to mint a test NFT. Now, normally you would have NFTs that already exist. People just want to sell them, like artworks. And so, this is just for the demo, for the example. As you can see here, it's been minted, and we have basically, this is an example of what it would look like, but here is an actual, this is going to be an NFT that we send to the auction, to this address, and we're going to just create some artwork on IPFS. In the real world, though, we're going to have an auction with actual NFTs that already exist, like a Christie's auction or whatever. And essentially, wouldn't it be nice if people could also pay with their credit cards, or on Polygon, or on Ethereum, or on Binance Smart Chain? Regardless of where they pay, their bids will be reflected across all the chains. All right. So here we have the NFT. As you can see, it's in the auction. There's 6 days left, 13 hours, 22 minutes, right? And essentially, you could see here, what we're doing is essentially showing this is basically the gallery. It's a horizontally scrolling gallery over here. So this is the widget that you would embed in any site. It's decentralized. So any site, you can have an auction, and then people can actually bid on that auction, okay? If you're an owner, what you could actually do is you could actually move the NFT to some other place, right? In case, let's say, it hasn't sold or anything, you can actually move it. But here we go. You can bid. You can choose your chain on which you're going to bid for this NFT. So, for example, in this case, we're going to bid on the Binance Smart Chain, and on the mainnet, we're going to actually go ahead and make a transaction. So we're going to bid this much, really low amount. If you remember, this is in the USDT, okay, in the BUSD. But regardless, whatever, you can bet normal amounts too. This is just for the demo. So go ahead and we're going to mine this transaction. Once this transaction is mined, boom, there's essentially an on-chain bid. This one, you can see it says this is how much we've bid. This says on because it's on-chain. All right. Now, what we could do is actually, let's go to another chain and submit a bid. Or actually, let's go to another account and create a bid as another account. So we've got some USD here. We're going to bid now, and it's 4. You see the bid goes up. And again, all of these are customizable. You could decide essentially how the auction performs, right? Once the auction's finished, people will be able to claim their NFTs by simply clicking on those NFTs. So that's essentially how this thing works. Right now we're going to show you one more bid, but in this case we're going to go to another chain. In this case you need to approve the thing because we haven't approved it yet. You only have to approve it once because you're approving the factory contract. So now it can pull your USDT or whatever from you. In this case, we don't have any USDT, so this is where we're going to, essentially nothing's going to happen. But this thing works if you can look at the code, and you can play around with the demo on the actual site, and you'll be able to actually go ahead and use the auction in a cross-chain way. So let us know if you have any questions, and thank you very much.